Hey guys, welcome back. I'm out here today with the Tamiya TT02 Plasma Edge four-wheel drive buggy. I bought this, I don't know, a month or two ago. My buddy Dave picked one up too, and so I grabbed one. We thought we could do some fun racing against each other on a pretty even platform. But Dave thought that the torque tune wasn't quite enough pep, so he went at the swap meet last week and picked up a couple of Reedy Rage 24-turn brushed motors. So I wanted to give that a shot in the car, give it its first run, see how it did, see how hot it gets. It'll be our first run on the new revised track. I'm not keeping times, we haven't started the race season yet, but I just thought I'd share the first run, at least on camera. I've run this car one other time, but I didn't record it. So it's first time other than community post being seen on the channel. So we'll get it buttoned up. I'm going to run a Potts 4,000 milliamp hour 50C 2-cell LiPo with it. We'll get it buttoned up. We'll get out there and give it a run. Another reason for doing this test today, guys, is for the race season, I'm toying with the idea of mounting the camera to my hat like I've got right now. Trying to find a way to give you guys the best possible vantage point. So I'm going to be walking around different areas of the track as I test this car out, test the track out to see what might be the best place to stand. Had throttle cut out there, that's why I lost my place there. Yeah, it keeps cutting out on me. Did it again. Part of my concern now is I'm running this car out here. Uh-oh. I got a rock lodged up there. But one of my concerns now running this, you know, with this four-wheel drive Tamiya buggy, everything seems like, you know, for the most part, it'll be okay. But I'm thinking about the Grasshopper, the Frog, the Hornet, those kinds of cars. if the ramps may be a bit too much, more than they can handle. So now I'm wondering, do I take the ramps out, just run the track without the ramps? I don't 100% know what the entire race field for the season is going to be. There's some trucks that I think are just too big and too fast for this track, so I'm not going to bother running them. There's a couple or few that ran last year that I don't even have anymore. But yeah, running this now, I'm kind of thinking maybe the ramps might be a bit too much. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do I keep the ramps for the race season, or do I just do away with them and you know, run the outer edges for just the speed and not worry about any jumps? Like I said, with this car, I think it might be all right, but my worry is on the other Tamiya buggies that I plan on running. Most of them, I believe, aren't going to be as fast as the Plasma Edge 2 is here. Not only that, it almost seems like I'm going to have to be standing down there if I keep the ramps to record the races, just so that I can hopefully, as this track is rough, the terrain is rough, it's very uneven, it's going to be hard to get the cars lined up for the jumps, unless I think I'm standing down here is going to be my best bet. And I mean, honestly, what I should have done is, you know, bring the Hornet out here, bring a couple of those other cars out here and see how they do. But I really would like to get the race season started today. Not today, but this weekend. And I just don't have time for testing. I just finished the track yesterday. So I think the track might be a little bit better than it was last year. In case anybody's wondering, the outer edge that I've got here, and I did it again. That outer edge that I've got here, these are just, they're basically pool noodles. They were on Hayden's trampoline enclosure, but the enclosure blew down in a winter storm last year and bent the metal all to heck. Decided to pull that off so he can get back on his trampoline, and went to use my garden hose extension here last week and noticed that the extension here had a leak. So I had the brilliant idea yesterday, why not just slip the noodles over the hose, use the hose as the majority of my outer edge markers. And I've got those little orange plastic pipe covers that I'm going to mark up the other end where there's nothing up there. But I figured if nothing else with this garden hose idea, number one, I'm cheap, it didn't cost me anything, and number two, easy cleanup. When I'm done racing for the day, I just grab the hose and roll it up. And for late May, we've already gone through a stretch here without some rain, and from what I'm seeing, they're talking about no rain. Looks like about another week and a half right now. So things are already kind of getting dry. So this inner dust bowl section is already pretty loose. It could definitely use some more evening out and raking. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to keep the jumps here. So guys, let me know what you think. Keep the ramps, ditch the ramps. And this is more just a test, mainly to having the camera mounted on my hat. What I'm hoping to do is to also mount the GoPro somewhere here to get some close-up angles as the cars go around. I was toying with the idea of mounting this Insta360. This is what I'm using right now, of mounting it on the cars for an FPV view around the track on race day, and then just using my phone to record, you know, out this way. But holding the phone and holding the radio and trying to get some decent laps while doing all that can be tough. So I might just stick with the Insta360 on my hat here, as long as I'm happy with the footage. If this footage totally sucks, it doesn't matter. You guys are going to see the video anyways. But yeah, Plasma Edge 2 gets around pretty good. Dave, you got to get yours up here so we can have a little race action. Definitely pretty nippy. So I think that's going to do it. Take the footage in to see how it looks on this camera. Plasma Edge seems to be doing pretty good. Putting that motor in this car here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. This car comes with like a covering on top of this here. Almost acts like an air scoop. I didn't put it back on. This motor is pretty warm. But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. As always, thanks for taking some time out of your day to check out my videos. Once again, leave your comment. Which vantage point do you like the best? And should I go with jumps or no jumps on the outside this year? I look forward to hearing your comments. Everybody take care. We'll see you on the next one.